Hello everybody, my name is Will and welcome back to Sprocket. Last week I built this thing. It is an MBT that can wibble wobble up and down with its hydro-pneumatic suspension, but I also announced that I would be showcasing a bunch of different tanks to go up against this thing. So this is something we've never done before. We've obviously been doing Flout community creations for quite a while now, but I've never done something like this for Sprocket. So the plan today is I'm going to pull down a bunch of tanks, which I haven't selected yet, don't worry, from my Discord. And that is going to be 5 tanks that we take like a proper look at and we fight against this thing here. And then I think I'm going to pull 10 more tanks that we're going to put in a 5v5 against each other. So we should get a chance to at least slightly look at 15 tanks with a special focus on 5. We'll see how long the runtime gets, and I am definitely open for feedback on this format. So if there are things that you would like to see changed with this, do let me know in the comment section below, because this is, after all, the first time we've done this, and it's important to get your guys' feedback to make sure that we're baking? Yes, to make sure that we're baking this series the best we possibly can. But with all that said and done, I'm going to go pick a veritable world of tanks for us to showcase. And that's very convenient, because they also sponsor this video. But you might be thinking, oh, Will, if World of Tanks is so good, why haven't they made World of Tanks 2? Joke's on you. Because Wargaming have just dropped the biggest update to the game ever. World of Tanks 2.0. What's that? You like tier 10? Tier 11 now, baby. That's even better. You can also go to Scandinavia now. That's a new map. That makes it over 40 intense combat arenas that you can fight in. And that's not all, because I've also reworked the UI, improved the matchmaker, and updated the immersive sound design too. Did I say it's the biggest update ever? If you've never played before and the game being completely free to play on PC isn't enough for you, you can also head to the description, click the link there, and enter the code COMBAT, and you'll get yourself a Cromwell B, 250,000 credits, 7 days of premium, and a rental of the Tiger 131, T-78, and Type 64 tanks for 10 battles each. And if you have played before and you're just coming back after a break, you'll get yourself 30 days of premium time, the 2D style bargain camouflage, and 7 days of rental for the Centurion 5-1 Australian Armoured Corps, or 100,000 credits if you already have that in your garage. So go play it. Well, with all that said and done, let's get into the tanks, because we got quite a few to get through today. This one, designed by Tara from my Discord, is the Object 492, and I'm picking this one to show off individually because of this. Look at that frame rate. If we put this into the big battle at the end, then my computer might just crash. So this is obviously some kind of Soviet-style looking thing. We've got this really quite meaty gun. I don't actually know what caliber it is off the top of my head, but it looks to me to be at least 125, probably a little bit bigger. And inside, what I think is really important to show off, even though the outside is, of course, super detailed, the inside is just a little bit over the top. We've got what look like batteries, if I had to guess. We have this thing that looks like ammunition. We have some more batteries at the back. We've got a breech modeled in here. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, there's a lot of extra details in this tank that didn't strictly have to be added, and I think that's neat. And there you go, it's a 135mm gun, which is pretty hefty, and that is a lot of penetration. So I'm imagining this thing is going to absolutely, well, to be fair, I imagine most things are about to absolutely delete this IS-3 looking thing over here, but there you go. Yeah, it's a little bit of a delayed response. I was really worried it didn't do that there. I was going to look like an absolute muppet. And I guess frontal armor check? Does it go through its own turret? Maybe? Results are inconclusive. It might have composite stuff going on here. Did I just hit the exact same spot again? That's honestly quite impressive. I'm going to assume it's still okay from the front. The hull also seems fine. There's definitely some composite going on here, because it looks like we've penetrated it, but I don't think we actually have. If I go there... What about driver's hatch? Driver's hatch is a weak spot. Yep, there we go. So now we know the rough armor profile of this thing, and this is, speaking of profiles, really low profile. I mean, this is very, very flat. You know, the like T100 LT looking thing, this kind of gives that energy, and honestly, the gun depression isn't even that bad. So if you were poking over a hill, you really wouldn't have to show much of this, if anything, to your opponent. So that's all nice and cool. With that said, I guess it's time to battle this against my MBT and see what wins. I have a feeling it might be this, but we'll find out. Alright, we are in a 3v3. I am here in the 492. The game is struggling a little bit to render 6 of these tanks, and we have a little bit of funkiness with the mouse as a result. I thought I'd hop inside this Object 492, and is my tank gonna aim? Is that gonna aim at all? What? I'm assuming is a crew member dead, because it was working better than that. Yeah, there we go. That one just had a crew member dead. Okay, there goes the turrets. Okay, there's another one over there. This guy's not a threat, so let's try and take out him. That was a pretty good shot on the side. I wouldn't be surprised if that's done quite a number. There goes the other one. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say we're probably going to be winning in the 492 here. This may develop into a theme. Why is this thing not dying? My sausage roll timer is going off. I want to go flip my sausage rolls over in the air timer. Come on! Oh, okay. Right. It's dead. It's not come up with victory, but it is most definitely dead, judging by that, yeah, massive plume of fire and smoke coming out of it. So we'll chalk this up to a victory. Another one chosen for this section because it's gonna lag out my computer. This one is designed by Daniel Paladin, and it's some kind of Centurion modification called the FV5032. We've clearly got a 183mm gun. This looks to be the same gun on the FV4005, and once again, I believe we have a fairly, yeah, there you go, modeled interior for all of these little bits and bobs that are going on. That is nice to see again. Now, obviously in real life, these things have HESH shells with the 183mm gun, so I'm not entirely sure how much penetration this thing's gonna have. Oh, yep, plenty. Okay. We've got modeled batteries, modeled ammo stores. We've got all of this cool stuff. We've got external little wooden pallets using the connecting pieces. We've got boxes galore. This is really nice looking, and it's not exactly on a Centurion hull, I'm noticing. Oh, God. There's the load time, and that's why it's getting this segment rather than the big battle at the end. So obviously, I'm imagining we're going to have quite the long reload here, but we really shouldn't have trouble killing something like that. There, yeah, no, that's exploded quite gloriously. Though the turret traverse and the reload, better than I expected. Mobility is fine. It's not bad at all, actually, to be fair. And frontal armor, I'm imagining, is pretty solid. It might not survive its own 300mm round. Oh, it does. Okay. Whoa! When I say 300mm gun, I obviously mean penetration, not actual, values. Right, next place that I don't think it will go through. Turret. Nope, that didn't go through either. I'm imagining the crew inside aren't having a particularly nice day if they're not wearing ear protectors, or, for that matter, have ears at all. Okay, next potential spot that we could go through. Maybe through the mantlet here. That might be the way to go. What an odd explosion. It did work. It did work. I assume that has killed it. The cat is launching herself across the room right now. It looks relatively alive, but it did definitely explode. And this turret is really interesting. It's kind of like a KV2, almost mixed with a pre-war turret. If you kind of think about the way that this semicircular cutout is at the top, that's kind of how you saw turrets designed into war. But that said, I'm worried how much devastation it's going to wreak on my MBT. So, shall we go find out? 3 of these things may actually crash my game. Let's find out. Okay, Sprocket is clinging onto life just about. Can we... Yep, we can work with this. The frame rate is not spectacular, but, that's all right. I'm being shot by something over here. Something evil and weevil. You there, I see you. You will taste 183mm gun. There we go. Nope, that's not killed him. Hi guys. I appreciate your arrival. I am just gonna hide here behind this railway line and hope that you just don't kill me and we can get along. What about really low there? That's stopped him. That's definitely done something. Hello. I have another 15 seconds on my reload. If you could just be so kind as to wait and not shoot me, please. That would just be swell. Can I just blast through that mantler? Is that a good idea? I don't know. Side armor might be a good shot. This guy's a good shot. There we go. That should have done a good number on that tank. I am a little bit concerned by what is going on in front of me. Oh, get down, Mr. President. He's jumping in front of the bullet for me. No, he's not. He's really not. Excuse me. Excuse me, where do you think you're going, Sunshine? No. Right. Eat that. That should have shut him up a little bit. What is... what is going on? What? Is this some kind of fancy dance routine? Can you not shoot through me? That's quite unnerving. You don't look like you know where you're going or what you are. Let's see if we can put you out of your misery. Yep, there we go. He's definitely dead. Tell you what, my whole house smells of those sausage rolls that I have in the air fryer, and I'm very eager after this one to go eat my sausage rolls. But we will we will soldier on. All right, buddy, here you go. That should put you out of your misery. Now it's just 20 more seconds and... Ah, there we go. There we go. Buddy got rid of him. Okay. Well, I'm not feeling good about my MBT right now, is the outcome of this one. This thing's really cool. Thank you so much for your submission. Next up, we've got the Shumba 25 Tehran. I've also got my sausage rolls, but they are too hot for human consumption right now, so I've just burned my mouth, and they are now sat in front of me, tempting me. This was designed by, at the time of me downloading this, Atlas, but I believe they've since changed their username back to Void? I don't know. It keeps bouncing around. They do the Void Corp stuff. You might recognize them if you pay attention to the craft sharing channels in my Discord. There's been a few. Anyway, this one's not getting included in the final battle because it's tenuous whether this counts as an MBT or not. I would say it does in the sense that it is modern and therefore really kind of, but also it's so heavy. This is, I think, 225 tons, I read, and we have a number of weapon groups here. So we've got this kind of rapid fire, what feels to be like a 75. I might be wrong. This thing does pack a pretty good punch, to be entirely honest, even if it is an autocannon. I did manage to kill that thing once with it, but apparently not today. We also have this thing, which is a slightly slower but more powerful autocannon thing, and this also definitely killed that thing, I swear, when I was testing this before, but yep, no dice. And then obviously the main gun, which I don't think we're gonna really struggle to blow that thing up with. Yeah, no points for guessing where that main gun is. That is an absolutely massive cannon, frankly, and I doubt it's gonna go through anywhere on the front of this thing. Maybe there? I hit too low. Shall we hop on outside and just have a look inside? Ah, there we go. That makes me feel slightly better about myself. Not everything today will have we've got the F4 fires all of the guns like this. F5, I don't really know what it does, but you can see there's quite a lot of firepower going along with this thing. No, I've got the main gun stuck on the other one. Right, come on. There's so many holes in that thing. Get the turret turned around. Come on, can we kill our own tank from the side? No, not yet. I'm imagining, given this thing weighs 225 tons, there's pretty much armor everywhere, if I had to guess. And somehow it is having absolutely no effect on this thing's continued existence on this world. What? Oh, we've had a little bit of over-slewing with the turret there. I mean, the engine deck's on fire. That's a good start. Right, internal investigation time. What? They're fine! I mean, I think the bean men have been killed. Oh, no. No. One of the bean men has died, but we still have another bean man. That is truly terrifying. Well, there you go. That's this thing. I don't think I'm gonna have a chance of killing this with my MBT, but I've signed myself up for this, so now I have to try, don't I? You know what? I didn't actually find out what this gun is. I don't know what caliber it is, and I don't know how much penetration it has, but oh well. We are seriously lagging. I didn't think that this would be the laggiest one so far, to be entirely honest, but I guess there's a lot going on just from sheer size. I thought the modeled interiors on the other two would have an impact. There's so many shells flying that way. Hi, buddy. I can just about see you through the frame rates. That looks like it probably missed. I've been defeated by this hill. I am currently rolling backwards while holding W. Hi, buddy. Can we take that one out? Maybe? Oh my goodness me. There's just so many bullets flying everywhere. I think that counts as that thing being dead. I mean, the AI have stopped shooting it, so if that means anything, I can't even see this thing. Oh, there we go. Hey, it's the first one to actually be classed as a victory. There you go. Good job. I need to get off this thing before my GPU explodes. Goodness me. And then for something completely different, we have a Stridsvagen looking thing. Well, it's literally called the Stridsvagen K. We've got a gun that is a little bit closer to what I put on my tank, and it's obviously a little bit smaller, and it is a little bit lighter than the last tank we showed off for some reason. But as with my tank, which had hydropneumatic suspension, we've got another one, and you can see here that it's your traditional Stridsvagen looking thing, and it has hopefully a pretty good reverse gear. Yeah, there you go. So we've got 5 reverse gears. We can get out of trouble pretty nippy-like, and these are always nice to see. I haven't actually seen a proper S-tank in a little while. I think because they don't hugely play ball in Sprocket all the time. It's a little bit funky, but there you go. And there you go. It can also kill the IS-3 thing. Oh, I was hoping I could get the turret to land on me. I could finally become a turreted tank. So in here, we do actually have 4 crew members crammed in here. This is an incredibly compact little tank. You can see how tightly everything's packed inside here. The gun is basically going right up against this ammo rack that's right up against the engine. So it's very densely packed. The good side of that is small package, and it's a very low profile. The downside of that, if we do manage to get hit by an enemy tank and it goes through, they're almost guaranteed to take us out. So maybe we'll do really well, maybe we'll struggle. We'll see. Oh, you joined me a couple seconds into the custom battle because I sneezed at the start of this one, but here we are. I don't know what we really want to do positioning-wise. We could obviously hide behind here. I don't think that's the best maneuver, though. We are quite quick, so I think it might be best for me to just put caution to the wind and charge into this little dip over here like we used to back before geometric internal days. This used to be my strategy on this level, was I'd run my tank down here, and if any of you have been round enough long enough for you to remember that. Guys, I'm aging. It's been 84 years. Hi, buddy. We've definitely got the jump on this guy. Oh, no, I've completely fluffed the shot. That's no good. That's no good at all. Go for shot number 2. He's gone. What? He's gone. What the heck? Come on. Come on. Shot number 2. Oh, that's a pretty good one, actually. It's looking like my allies aren't understanding how to use this thing, so they are dying over there. It's all up to us today. Hi, fella. And can we... No! It's kind of hard to aim this thing, because if you notice, so if I aim off to the left here, the gun is facing this way, but my reticle is still with the hull, so it's kind of awkward sometimes to manage to get a hit off. Come on. Right. up on the hill. Get him! No, that's not good. That's not good at all. Run away. Run away. I think we need to close the distance if we can. That's my next plan. Okay, come on. Come on. No! Come on, he's not aiming yet. We can still do this. We can still do this. Right. Right up the pooper. There we go. No, God. Right, now we just run this way and pray that nobody shoots us. Just run this way. No one can see us. We're just a little guy. We're just small. We're peaceful. We're lovely. Ah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. You're cheating. Who designed that tank? No, no. Please. Don't do it. I'm doing some crazy drifting right now. What is going on? Please, I would just like to kill you and we can be done with this, okay? I can. No, no, no. Oh, I'm drifting all over the place. Just stay aiming this way. Maybe. No, stop sliding down the hill. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Please. What are you doing? Stay in a straight line. No. Oh, God. Okay, if I hold D... Oh, my gosh. We're good. I mean, that was a terrible shot, but we're not sliding everywhere. It's not over yet. There we go. That's a... Oh. Hi. Oh, that bounced. It bounced. Well, just die, please. I don't know if I can necessarily influence you to do so. Oh, gosh, we've bounced another one. Yep. Just drive past me like you have no regard for your own safety. That's all A-okay by me. Keep turning, little Stridsvagen that could. Come on. You know you can do it. You know you can do it. I'm really trying. No, that's the other way. You've turned the wrong way. How have we survived that shot? This is awkward. Excuse me, sir, please. Oh, God. Turn! Turn the dang tank! No! Oh. Wait. Oh, this guy's still fine. They're over this hill. Charge them down. Full speed ahead. They won't know what hit them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're facing their turret the wrong way. Can we? Come on, aim the gun. Aim the gun. About there. No, that's not where I meant to hit. Okay, close the distance. Close the distance. Close the distance. He's gonna get a shot. He's gonna get a shot. Never mind. We're... Turn on the spot. That's the engine may be gone. Uh-oh. I'm not feeling so good about this. Never mind. We're goated with the sauce. We've done it. We've won. All of those tanks have no turrets. I'm counting that as a victory. The Stridsvagen has just about won. Wait, that's my own tank. Ow. I thought that was one of those with no turret. The last one is over there. Completely fine. And he's just... Oh, this isn't good. I am still alive. I'm celebrating too early. My prediction was wrong, though. They did manage to find somewhere that they could shoot through my tank without doing any damage, which is quite impressive. Hi. Do you remember how to exist? This isn't right. Where are you going? Oh no! Wait! It didn't let me shoot, and now it's let me shoot, and I can't reload. No, we've lost a crew member. Oh no. They're loading. They're loading. Come on. Aiming. We need aiming. Yeah! Victory! Fantastic. There we go. Well, thank you so much for the submission. Let's move on to the final one that we're going to battle against my tank today. Last but not least of the tanks that we're showing off individually, we've got the XM96 Patton by Watermelon. And this thing I just want to show off because it's cool. I'm sure that this would actually work quite well in the battle later, but, you know, couple out. That is a really high velocity gun. It probably makes sense given how huge this cannon is. It is absolutely gigantic. I don't think the caliber is crazy, but that is a really good velocity, and it is auto-loaded, which does also mean there's a Jimmy back there folded up Oh, goodness me. Wow. That is a detonation and a half. I'm not sure what the armor on this thing is actually like. It looks to be fine, but not spectacular. So it's possible that this thing may get detonated quite easily by my MBT. And I've just noticed it's got quad tracks as well. I just thought these were really wide tracks. No. That's proper quad track action right there. Nice to see. This is a really interesting little design. Oh, I've crashed it into the wall quite badly. There's a lot of things going on here, and I think... Oh, there's like the pistons to push up the whole thing. That's really nice. And then the crew is kind of crammed into these two sides of the turret, and it seems to be basically sealed from once you're in. So your only exit and entrance would be these hatches on top. So I wouldn't like this thing if it was on fire, but regardless, let's go see how it does. I'm quite impressed by how mobile it is with quad tracks, because normally quad tracks in this game have a bit of a tendency to result in a tank that doesn't actually control very well at all, just because of how it works. It can definitely, when you're turning as well, act a little bit strange when you've got multi-suspensions on your tank, because as usual with these kind of things, it is not a yet supported feature. It is currently on the in progress in the new roadmap that was just shown for Sprocket, so we might get something a little bit more sensible in the nearby future, but we will see what Hamish cooks up, because trust the Hamish process. Hi buddy, can we kill you please? Never mind, you killed me. That's not good. What was that? I just did like a 360. That was cool as hell. Eat this. Eat lead. Just keep peppering him. Just keep shooting him over and over again. I think he may have lost one of his crew members in his turret, so let's just do that to his friend as well. Come on. There we go. That's through the hull. Nothing there. Through the hull. Nothing there. No, I need that turret just underneath the gun there. That's what I need. Nope. It's not happening. Please don't shoot. Please do not use your gun to shoot. Please just use your gun to chill. Nope. I'm dead. You look quite alive. Oh, I think this guy's fired off all of his ready rack ammunition, so that really good reload is gone, and we are relying just on normal human reloading. Wow, what an explosion. Yeah, that's all of them, unfortunately. Okay, well, I'm very sorry. I think there may have been a fair bit of human error in that one, but this was still a super awesome tank design, and I really like the way that it looks, even with the turret popped off. I do agree with myself, yes. And now, we're going to go through the 10 vehicles that we're going to include in a single custom battle just to round out the video, and then we'll say thank you for watching after that. But for now, let's have a look at what you will see in the custom battle. So, in this big battle, we're going to have this thing, the A65A1, designed by Sponge, the AMX70 Charlemagne, designed by Miles, the Chancer 1, designed by Neighbor, the Chonma, designed by Wisconsin Man, the MA10S, designed by Danny Dude. It's got a kangaroo on it, and that's actually modeled using vertices. The Panzer V Object 252, designed by Delusion. The OL52 1.5 Upgrade 1. I'm not going to remember all of these names, man. This is designed by Ashen Imperium. The Selmas Char H1, designed by Vinny, and this is very French. And the Höchstvast Kanon 4 prototype, designed by Junior or JR, or however you pronounce that, which is another wibbly-wobbly tank. We'll see if this one can be driven by the AI. And last but not least, the BT-98M, and then some Russian characters, which I'm hoping don't say anything offensive, designed by Vladena 804. So that's our lineup. I'm going to go put them into two teams, kind of randomly-ish, and we'll see how they do, and have a bit of fun watching them battle. Okay, here we are in the custom battle. I've spawned in just this Hulk, which might add a little bit of funk to this battle, but let's face it, we're not here to see the tanks actually perform. We're here to take a quick look at them. So this is the Chonma, I think. I'm not going to remember the names of all of these. And this thing, while we are lagging a little bit from having 10 fairly detailed tanks in here, I quite like the overall shape of this. It kind of reminds me of the, like, Argentinian TAM designs, which are kind of leopardy-looking things over here. And, a little bit, maybe maybe we need to give a bit more consideration to lag. Here's the Panzer 252, I think it was, and this thing has some crazy armor packages on it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's really durable, this one. It's also got seemingly a coaxial cannon machine gun looking thing. This is the M1 looking tank with the kangaroo on the side. I can't tell if the turret's working on that one. It looks like it's lost a track as well. It might have lost a turret crew member there. And back here, is this... I think this tank is also already disabled, which is annoying, because I really like my French tanks, so not being able to see that one in action is a bit sad. There's so much motion blur, sorry. There seems to be some close-range battling going on here. We got the Panzer's already arrived at the scene. This tank has had its turret blown clean off. I was complimenting that one too. The Chonma's behind this guy. Can it pull off a shot into the side? I mean, it has. Yep, there we go. That's definitely one. I'm surprised that this tank has not seemingly been damaged. It must have some pretty good composite in there. It's quite small in comparison to a lot of the other ones, so I thought it might be a little bit on the lighter armored side. This thing, I had a strong suspicion would be doing quite well in this battle. It's got a serious package on it, so I'm assuming it is very, very well armored. And over there, we've got the Chancer just seemingly chilling on the edge of the map. Doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. This is a little funky, maybe, this custom battle malarkey, but I do like this thing. It's very like almost cruiser tank, like old World War II cruiser tank. Who are you? Ah, it's the AMX-80. This thing has managed to make it to the battle now. This is a very, very heavy tank as well. This is, I think, 80 tons. And, ooh, I think it's just lost a track, which is going to be a little bit awkward for it to deal with. And hopefully, I mean, that tank over there is doing some funky stuff, but we might never actually see a conclusion to this battle depending on what happens. And I was wondering where this guy was. Unfortunately, it appears that it's just been absolutely deleted by a shot somewhere. Can't see where that went through, but I really, really like the look of this thing. It's got these little grates on the front of it. I love how smooth the cutout here is for the gun, and this little top turret with the machine guns is really cute as well. It's also got like a nice bit of casting to it, which is a bit... You don't see it often on like slightly more S-tanky designs. Normally they're very welded in their shapes. Oh, there we go. Hello. The tank is back in order over here, the M1 with its blowout panels. Does this one have a modeled interior? No, I thought it might with the with the way it is. I think of the ones that may have a modeled interior, this one probably not, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I think this one did. I know one of these had a modeled interior, I believe. Yeah, we're going to go with no on this one. That's how the autocannons work. It's pushing up quite heavily now. Previously, this thing just kind of sat there. I'm wondering, is the Chonma... Are you able to move, or are you just happy sitting where you are? Because this thing has basically just not moved from spawn. What are you aiming at as well? There seems to be nothing this way, so I'm not really sure. It looks like this may be out of action now, probably by that, which seems to be okay. If I had to guess, it looks like... Oh no, maybe not, actually. It looks like it might have been taken out by the M1. So, with all that said and done, I think the battle is seemingly over. So, hello, you've made it. Nice of you to make it to the battlefield. So it seems that this side has won, with the remaining tanks being the Chonma, the Chancer, and the... oh no, that's on the other side to these guys. So you should be shooting each other. What is going on with the Chancer? Hang on, let me hop on board. Oh, the Chonma's dead. Who did that? Okay. You do have a functioning turret, so why aren't you shooting anything? I don't really know. We can retaliate. Oh. I mean, I think I just got the most perfect shot. So, in all of that, this is the only tank to survive, it would seem. And it is completely unharmed by virtue of it sitting at the back of the map and doing next to nothing. Okay. Well, there's definitely improvements that could be made to this format, so if you have any ideas for what you'd like me to do with these videos in the future, I am 100% open to them. This was just the first thing that kind of came to my head, and I do think it's fun. I don't know if it's the most fair, because obviously, with a brief as broad as MBT, some of these were like Cold War MBTs, some of them are modern MBTs. You're never going to have performance similarities, and do not judge the tanks accordingly to that. We're here to have a little bit of fun and have a look at designs, not to go around saying, this tank was worse than my one, this tank's better than my one. Just, yeah, don't worry about that. Let's just worry about how cool all of these designs are. And how cool it is that Sprocket has now got all of this stuff that you can see on the stable branch, which is now out. Anyway, if you did enjoy this one, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. And I will be putting a prompt into the Discord server in my next video. And I'll be putting a prompt for the next Sprocket community creations in the next video where I build a tank. I'm not going to announce it just now because I have some concerns about my schedule in the next few weeks, so I don't want to put myself into doing anything like this if I don't have the time. But with that said and done, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye. And as always, and especially right now, a huge thank you to YouTube super supporters Yoki, Cody, Fox, Pimps, Knumber, Marlon, Goiken, Darkos LeBlack, Dougie Arch, Doug3, Peter Holmes, Peter Sifa, aka Rocket, ChemJam135, and Terra. And a huge thank you to the regular tier supporters as well.